Yeah, it was a medium caramelizer.
Yeah, for sure. Would you like a straw?
You can put it on the side.
Yeah, I can do it for you.
There you are, there.
All right, that's going to be that caramelizer for you.
Oh, okay. Is there any way that you could put it in a cup holder? Because I put it in a special case.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Would you like a stopper on it as well?
Yeah. We might want to go on that way for safety reasons.
I'm sorry?
For safety, so it doesn't spill all over the place.
You're totally good. I gotcha. All right, that's going to be that cup holder for you. There you go.
Hey, could I have some napkins?
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to be your straw.
You know, my show, I do investigation on corruption. And I don't think chokeholds should be allowed anymore in America, in any state. Now, I do take jiu-jitsu. So a chokehold can happen for really, for different reasons. But the guy that went through the chokehold on the subway, who was a performer, he impersonated Michael Jackson. He also would dance on kind of the sidewalks of the Broadway area in New York. He was a black performer. He was like an actor. Well, he lost his stuff. It happens. He lost it on a subway. Someone that knew jiu-jitsu or mixed martial arts got him down into a pretty deadly chokehold and took his life. The guy's been indicted, and that guy will go to prison. Citizen's arrests are important. Don't get me wrong. It's important to perform a citizen's arrest. But a lot of citizens do not know protocol. They don't know proper protocol on an arrest. A police officer usually does. They train every day for it. A police officer trains every day and retrains to do a proper arrest, right? They study it like a science, okay? Citizens, they don't know. Now, we've seen other citizens arrests where they used shotguns and shot a black guy that was a jogger. He was taking property off a construction site, so they killed him. Those guys are in prison too. So that was another citizen's arrest. So citizen's arrests happen like all the time. The only problem is in many cases, probably about 9 out of 10 cases, the person that conducts the citizen's arrest goes to jail. About 9 out of 10 cases. Very rarely does the citizen's arrest work out for the person that's giving it. So basically, you want to turn it over to the police in a situation like that. You can get like a license plate. There's different ways, but when you take the law in your own hand, or you take the law in your own hands, right? You are becoming vigilant. And a vigilante can go to jail. Vigilantes perform what's known as citizen's arrest. It happens all the time. That man that killed the black man in New York on the subway, he's going to prison. He was just indicted. So, goodbye. Watch your citizen's arrest. You want to go out and be a big hero? Then you'll go to prison. We're here at Szechuan, and this is a very interesting restaurant because Jane Goodall ate here, and she knows the management. So they brought her here. She was able to have lunch, and maybe dinner too. I don't know. This guy's cool too. He knows all about it.
Hello, welcome.
She studied chimpanzees and war. So she was using chimpanzees to study social war. One of our most brilliant social investigators. Hi, I'm gonna order in just a minute.
That's right.
It's her right there, Jane Goodall. Very brilliant. She did social research. Just absolutely brilliant. They're quick. I just called this in down the road. They were that quick. Yes, God bless. I just think it's so cool that Jane Goodall. Oh, what's going on for with the weekly? Summer birds. In a city rich in wildlife like Fort Worth, they're plentiful and diverse. Cool. right, we're listening to Radiohead, the band from the UK, Radiohead. They were inspired by the Smiths. I'm listening to Radiohead's Suspirium. It's a soundtrack for a movie of the same name. There it is. That's where they attacked me. Galligaskin submarines. Famous since 1972. I was born in 1973. It happened right next to it, Battery Bulbs. Right down there. That's where the guy got all vigilante. He hurt my back, my ribs. He hurt my finger. It got better, though. He cut my, well, he didn't cut my cheek. He didn't hit me. I thought he did. But actually what he did was he pushed into me and my glasses ripped down here, cutting my cheekbone. Then he jumped on top of me and rammed my ribs into the console. He was kind of an overweight guy a little bit. And he just stood there and held me the entire time saying, we're waiting for the cops, waiting for the cops. You know, I was basically like, oh, fine, dude, just get off of me, you know? Like, give me a chance, get off me. I don't have a problem with it. I'll talk to him. You know, they talked him into writing a theft charge on me, but they got the money, though. That was the thing. They don't know the whole story of what happened. See, I didn't touch any of the money. They're the ones that got the money. Whether they gave it to the cops, I don't know. Hey, no problem. You enjoy your Szechuan.
Have a good night, man.
Yeah, you have a good night, man. One thing I highly suggest when you're in college, you exercise quite a bit. Many people will. Not everyone, but many people will. You want to continue that exercise in your marriage. Don't find a reason not to. It can be deadly if you do not exercise in your marriage. It can be a deadly thing. Not everybody does. But in my point of view on how things are, is when you're married, you want to continue eating healthy and you want to continue exercising as much as you possibly can. And that'll elongate the marriage. If you drop that, it ain't going to be good. You want to exercise and keep healthy during your marriage. Looks like they got a Great Clips right next to Tom Thumb. All right, we're gonna add on to our calorie count. I got this energy drink called Bing. It looks pretty good. There it is. It's only, believe it or not, 40 calories. So it's one serving for 40 calories. We're gonna add 40 there. And I've been doing lightweight stuff, so this is 80 calories for a serving. The whole bag, only 240. So it's sweet and hot beef jerky. It's super hot, so it's Jack Link's, and it's 100% beef. So add 240 plus the 40, which is a total of 240 plus 40. All right, we got one at Doc B's, and it's gonna be 1.5 miles. We'll be there in 5 minutes. We'll arrive at 8:17 in the PM at Doc B's. To go up on Discover right here. There's a real nice sun. You know, there ain't anything better in this world than Grace, my werewolf movie. There's vision. As a filmmaker, you gotta have yourself a vision. All right, going to Doc B's. We're going to talk about All the President's Men, Pukala film. Pukala, the director, he directed Robert Redford and Dustin Hoffman. Robert Redford played Bob Woodard. Dustin Hoffman played, you guessed it, Carl Bernstein. And they cracked a conspiracy. Richard Nixon was spying on the American Democratic Party. He was a Quaker. Go on here. It's a nice little apartment. She's real nice right here. Pretty hot. She's in a movie now. That chick's a model. I paid her $50 to walk her dog right there. Nothing like a blonde-eyed, blue-haired babe. They're the hottest. Right out of California. Get my California girl on. My hero My hero is Charlie Manson. Charlie Manson went through a whole lot. He put up with a lot of Hollywood crap. Charlie Manson was a little unstable. But a lot of people like him, though. He wasn't that bad compared to other people in the world who's sneaky and crafty about it. He wore his heart on his sleeve and told people he was evil, or at least hinted to it. He said, make it witchy. Make it witchy. Those put you in a demonic funk. Look at this right here. I am the lawmaker. That's what Charlie Manson became. That thing right there. That's what he became. He became a statue. He became artwork. That's what he is. Charlie Manson. The artistic guru. Now, while we're at it, I'm going to show you what I got to Edmund. A cat. My goodness. This thing is rolling. Some kind of gravy lover. AMC. Transformers. Transformers is playing. This is AMC Dolby. I'm going to go there to see Killers. If I get liberated by Biden. This government is a mistake, man. This whole thing's a mistake. What's going on with Trump is fake. So they try to get Biden on documents. Now they're trying to get Trump on documents. What in the world for? Who cares about their stupid closets and full of documents? Who cares? I don't care. It doesn't bother me at all. All I gotta say is this. Who cares? If he had documents in his closet, nobody's gonna go in his closet and read those stupid documents. You know how many documents I have in my closet? They're called plays and screenplays. Nobody cares about that. They don't care about Trump and they don't care about Biden. I don't even think it should make news. Who cares? The subway stuff's more important because people are choking people to death over nothing. That guy was a crazy guy that they choked on the subway. He was crazy. They killed him for being crazy. Who cares? It's legal to be crazy. The guy flipped out on the subway and started acting all vigilant, all crazy. So the guy grabbed him, started choking him. Now he's dead. Now the guy's going to prison. Who cares what Trump did? Who cares what Biden did? Who cares? They're going to be acquitted. Trump was acquitted on the first one. But are they really going to throw our ex-president in jail, in prison? That would make big news. Biden did the same exact thing. You know who else did the same exact thing? Her name was Hillary Clinton. She did it with emails. She did. Hillary Clinton did it with emails. She stored all these classified emails on her computer at home and did not make the presidency. And Biden didn't do anything but the same thing. He kept it as his home. They all have private emails. It's what presidents think they're supposed to do. Trump thought he was supposed to keep those documents or he wouldn't have them. Biden thought that that's what he was supposed to do or he wouldn't have them. That's just how stupid all this is. It goes all the way back to John Bunyan's Pilgrim's Progress. And what did Christian do at the trial of the town of Vanity? He walked on by. What did Faithful do? He stood trial. And what did they do? They cut his head off. They killed Faithful for standing trial, for trying to compete with the Romans. That's what they represented. That's what John Bunyan was talking about. The Romans were evil. He was talking about the non-believers. The town of Vanity was like Rome. Rome fell because of its vanity. Rome fell because of a lot of different sin. Not just because of vanity, but because of power and corruption. That's what makes a country fall. Power and corruption. That's why everything is messed up right now. We're on the 4th floor right here. It gets really pretty here in a minute. But that's why things are messed up. We don't have to talk about it, but it's messed up. I don't like watching it. I went back and started watching the news again. It always gets me hyped up. And I got some Bing. I'll probably watch a little bit more tonight. I think by not watching the news, I got myself in trouble. Because we need trouble. Americans, we have to have trouble. If we don't watch it on television, then we create it for ourselves to experience trouble. Everything that happened to the guy choking me, it was so I could experience it. I have to pay for it some way, but that's a great experience that I get to take with me. I didn't die. The guy probably maybe could have killed me. I may have flipped over, did some jiu-jitsu moves if I really wanted to live and thought about my children, flipped around, got him in a chokehold. You know, anything could have happened. Thank God the police only took 7.5 minutes to get there. Because the worlds have gone, the world, the reality of that we live in, the world that we live in has gone crazy. The whole entire country has gone crazy. We are all insane people. Drinking Bing, and our poor cats have to suffer this gross cat food because we don't even have healthy cat food anymore. And Charlie Manson's a hero. All right, let's go get your food. But first, let's enjoy some scenery. Yes, I wrote that monologue. Now, we're gonna pan all the way across this. Put my foot here. That way is towards California. You just follow the sun all the way there. This way is towards Maine, which is north. Because it goes north, west, east, and that way's towards Austin, which is south. I'm going out in California. I've chosen to do it since I was young. That's where we're headed. California. All right, we've got to work to get there. That's where we're going. Some of my work comes from Robert Altman, my aunt, Suzette Payne. She worked with Robert Altman and Richard Gere before I met Richard Gere, called Dr. T and the Woman. But Robert Altman didn't always stick to the script. He didn't know how to. But he'd write up these little scenarios, and sometimes I think he had scripts. He may have. He may have stuck to the script. I don't really know. But I found out later that David Lynch didn't on Inland Empire. There's a movie that David Lynch did called Inland Empire, and he didn't have there was no script. That's the rumor. When I asked him, he said everything's scripted. So maybe it is scripted. I don't know. It's a secret to me. We're on level 4 right here. Going down towards this way, but it really did happen. Robert Redford, he played Bob Woodard. Dustin Hoffman played Carl Bernstein. And they really were reporters that did an investigation on corruption in the White House and found out that Richard Nixon was spying on the Democratic Party. It probably didn't even really happen. It was all fake. Richard Nixon was a Quaker. They probably made the story up. Found some leads. They became famous. It was probably all fake. Probably the truth in the matter. Because they needed to sell newspapers. They needed news. And instead of Nixon fighting it, he just resigned instead. Which is weird. Anyway. All that Trump and Biden shit is made up. Sell newspapers. They make tons of money off all of this stuff. Here it is. It's the shops at ClearFork. Right here. We're gonna pick up at Doc B's. This is the Blue Garage, Monument Market. Somewhere in this area. The lunatic is on the grass. Just cut through here. Yeah, who cares? Who cares if someone's a lunatic? I mean, really, like, who cares? Like, really, you know? Like, what's that gonna do for them? Well, that guy's over there is a lunatic. So what? You know? Who cares? Let that guy be a lunatic, you know? There's a guy in Manhattan. He was pretty much by the, I don't know, like 12th Street, like over there by NYU. Gramercy Park area, not too far from that. When they were between Gramercy and NYU, he would just yell and scream that he's going to kill people all day. But they had headphones on him, like a Sony headphones. He was dressed in brand new clothing because he had what's called Tourette's. He was crazy. He'd run down the street going, "I'm going to kill you! I'm going to kill you!" No one cared. They just left him alone. He's probably still around. He maybe cooled down, give some Depakote. Luna Grill. Here's Doc B's right over here. Listen to that commercial. Golly, they just need that money. This thing doesn't work either, the directory. There it is, Doc B's. Oh, you're so nice. I appreciate it. I love your dog.
Yeah.
Your dog is great. I told that lady that Jesus is coming back and he's gonna judge the wicked. So is he a puppy?
Yes.
What's his name?
Yeah, it's a girl, Sadie.
You don't have your phone, do you?
What? Yes, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay. I got a YouTube show that I do. That's where they play. All right, this is staircase, so we're gonna do a little bit of exercising because I gotta put my thing up. So here we go. Little lull right here kind of kills you a little bit. All right, we're gonna put our car back up, then head back to Doc B's. See something right here. Nat fat. Okay, got that one. 34. Has children, smokes, drinks. What did the judge give her? Get out of the fat. Shot looks okay. El Paso, Latino. Single. Has kids. Get out. This one right here. Okay, let's do this right here. Fat Latino. Get out. So right here. She is 31. Ooh, bikini. Okay. Okay. Oh, has kids. Get out. So this one. Okay, no kids here. 24. Oh, into film. Hey, that's a yes. Here's another one. Oh, Discover. Cool. She's 23. Not too fat. 5'10"? Gosh, she's a runway model. A little heavy set. No kids. She likes dogs. Edmund might like it. That one right there. Edmund the cat. Ooh, she's a tuxedo. Tuxedo cat. So, I like that one. That's okay. 22 years old, right out of college. Ooh, guitar, yes. Use her for the band. Go get that one. Give her the please subscribe show right there. Got it. All right. Let's see this one. 34. Mom. Get out of that one. Another mother. Mom. Out. Ooh, 33. No kids. A cat. Guitar. Brown hair. Thin. 5'5". Let's go for it. Like. This one. Nah. Fat. Get out. Fat. Another fat one. Ooh, nice face. Fat. Get out. That's a nice face. Fat. Get out. See. I like this one. Okay, where's this from? Ooh, all the way from New York. Oh, she's living in Bedford. 31 years old. No kids. Has a cat. Guitar. Yes. 2 chicks that have guitars. That's cool. I could always add them to the band. All right, let's look through this one. Let's go through this one. Yeah, no. Fat, too tall and fat, too fat and tall, ugly, fat and tall, no. Ooh, thin, 21 years old, right out of college, likes to read, has a beautiful cat, yes. This one. I'm looking for a drummer. A reenactment of Russian Butterfly, where the character is looking at a dating site. You have to read Russian Butterfly. Be a great role for Bradley Cooper, or even Rain Phillips too, whoever that is. Some guy named Rain Phillips. Rain something, I forgot his name. He was on The Office. I mentioned him in it, but I don't think his name's Rain Phillips, but you know who I'm talking about. He's a dork in The Office. His name is Rain. I don't remember his name. I'll look it up later. Rain Wilson. I don't know why I call him Rain Phillips. He hasn't really done a lot. He's Baha'i. This is religion, Baha'i. They consider all religions okay. I knew a chick that was in college. She was kind of pretty. She was Baha'i. They believe that all religions are accepted among their God. Boy, the Christians don't. The Christians don't. The thing about the Christians is they're very judgmental. when it comes to other religions. But you know, if you're not going to accept other religions, then how are you going to really talk to them, you know? Go pick up your dock beans. We're going to drop it off at your doorstep. He's looking at me. That's cool right here. Kids playing with sprinklers. That lady's still working there. I told her about Jesus Christ coming back and robe is going to be bathed in blood. That's what they told me in church. A couple churches told me that. It's in Revelations. What are we to do? He likes to bathe in blood. At least his robe. Maybe he just dips it in there or something. I haven't been there. Not one. It's a Mexican spirit place right here. I haven't been in there. Oh, I've been in there, but I haven't done. I think I've done one order in that place. They do take a little bit of time. Shops are really cool to walk around. It'd be really cool if you had a little bit of money. Get an apartment right up here. It would be really cool, yeah. You just get out and go get yourself a joy cookie in the morning. You can go by the butcher shop over there, get some coffee. I got a butcher shop right over here. Butcher shop right over that way. Or they got coffee, and they got this guy right here to protect you. Luna Grill, you get some Luna Grill at night, or Doc B's. It's a little expensive, but Doc B's is still good. They've got a coffee place around here, and you got an AMC movie theater right over here, right down that way. Be a great place to live. Look at all these apartments right here. Just wake up, go see a mid-afternoon movie, go on a jog down. They've got a jogging trail that goes more than a marathon along the Trinity River. This is Doc B's right here. It's pretty cool. Also, Joy, they have a really cool, really nice toilet paper. And then the pinstripes for bowling. Really cool. Let me take my mask off. This is a dock. It's called the Orange Dock right here. I think that's where I'm at, but this reminds me of Broadway right here. You ever go to the Broadway theaters in the back? It's real quiet. There's a lot of concrete walls. Go see Birdman and R2, Michael Keaton. You'll understand what they're like. They're like really big Broadway theaters, and they're real quiet in the hallways because they keep the theater very quiet. So when you're in the theater, it's like shh. Woo! Man, no commercial music or anything. Another 5 floors for one order. Woo! Man, whenever I'm on my hike, I go 7 miles. But right now I'm only doing like one big block of actual cardio jogging. So I'm trying to increase that to 2 blocks. I don't know how Tom Cruise did it. for Maverick. But they probably had professionals that helped him. Trunk. Whew. I'm gonna increase it to 2 blocks until I finally get the whole jog to 1 mile plus 6 miles of hiking at a lower speed. So I get 1 good mile of cardio, and then I'll, you know, decrease it. Hopefully I'll be able to do that at least before October. All right, we're gonna drop that food at your doorstep. All right, 2.7 miles. We'll do it in 8 minutes. We'll be there at 9:22 p.m. on the arrival.